Hello everyone, I am Bentley, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the game Atelier Meruru, the Princess of Arland. Now could be a funny name for some of you, but for some of you, you guys also may notice the name is kind of familiar. There has been a prequel to this game. From the research that I've done, I have not played it, but I have played this game, and I do understand some of the story back behind this. As you notice, we'll be doing this review over the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and here we go. Now, first off, let's go ahead and talk about some of the cutscenes that are in the game, or basically the graphics. The graphics are all very anime type of graphics. If you enjoy an anime type of game, or anime in general, just watching it on TV, this is your kind of game. You'll probably enjoy this throughout most of the entire game, and if you're not a big fan of anime, you don't like it at all, this is probably not the game for you, because it's all throughout the entire game, and they're done very well in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get on next to the gameplay. Now the next part I want to get to is the gameplay. Now a lot of the gameplay is around basically traveling around your kingdom, battling enemies, and, well, alchemy. Now, a lot of this is actually buried underneath a lot of dialogue in the game, which is unfortunate. But if you enjoy following stories in your RPGs like I do, then this shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. It really wasn't for me. Some of them I did skip because it was just kind of meaning, but you get the picture. Now let's talk a little bit more in depth about synthesizing, or the alchemy aspect of the game. Now once you get back to Miss Totri's workshop, it'll ask you if you want to put all your stuff into a container. Usually I always say yes myself, just because I need to go pick up more materials and I'm usually full when I get back. But behind you, you'll have the cauldron. This is where most of your alchemy takes place. Now what I've noticed is that when you do synthesize objects, or food, or whatever you're synthesizing, it does take a number of days depending on what you're synthesizing. So you kind of need to watch out what you're doing in the process. You don't want to go too many days. That way you can go out, do other tasks to get your popularity up and your population. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the battles in the gameplay. The battles are basically a turn-based system. Turn-based system meaning, it's your turn, their turn, your turn. Depending on, if you're lucky, you get a preemptive strike, blah, blah, blah. A lot of us have played some of these, so if you're familiar with them, great. If not, you might want to take a look at maybe a wiki or something. I don't really have a whole lot of time to go into depth on them, because they are, they can get kind of complex. Basically, it's your turn, then their turn, your turn, then their turn. Something like that. So here we can also guard Princess Meruru. One of your two other characters can guard Princess Meruru if she is attacked in the battle. You have your set regular attack, and you have a set of skills that you can gain throughout as leveling up. As far as I can tell, you can only have up to 3 people max in your party at any time, basically. And, well, you can switch them out as you gain new companions or allies along the way. And finally, a part of the gameplay is here back in the castle, where you will talk to Rufus when necessary and when you need a new task to gain your popularity back up. Here you can also talk to Rufus to build new structures, such as, fortifying castle walls, increases the population, add lodging, markets, academies, schools, all that, also raises your population. This is kind of the driven part of the game where you really need to raise your population of the kingdom. It is your duty in the game to do this. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the game sound. The game sound is very catchy in my opinion. There's only a few songs that I have unlocked, and here you can actually go into the workshop and you can actually choose what you want to listen to that you have unlocked. Now, as far as battle sounds, character voices, in-game dialogue, all that stuff. I think all that is very well put together, a nice assortment, and I think acting, battle sounds, all of it, background music, great job in my opinion. Goes very well with the rest of the game. Now, in conclusion, putting all of these together, I would definitely have to give this game at least an 8 out of 10. The appeal that I have got from it after the first hour and a half of the gameplay, I really wanted to come back and just keep playing. I really wanted to keep building up my community, or the kingdom basically, the population, and my popularity. I kept wanting to learn new synthesizing recipes. I wanted to battle more to get my level up, and it's just an RPG game that I guess I was kind of looking for at the time. Still playing it, still learning new things, and I'm enjoying it very much myself. If you can get past the kind of anime-ish feel of the game, a lot of the, might I say, little girly aspects of it, which if you're okay with, then you'll enjoy the game a whole lot more. I would definitely give the game at least an 8 out of 10, and I'm going to give the game an 8.4 out of 10 as far as decimal goes. So that's it for my review of Atelier Meruru, Princess of Arland. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and that's it for me, and maybe I'll see you guys again someday.